Welcome back to English Online, your friendly place to learn English step by step. I'm so happy to have you here today. Every time you join, it shows that you care about improving yourself, and that makes me proud of you. In this series, we will talk about something many people love to share, my hobby. Everyone has a hobby that makes life more fun and interesting. Some people like reading, others enjoy playing sports, and some love cooking, drawing, or listening to music. Hobbies help us relax, learn new skills, and make life more colorful. In today's episodes, I will share my hobby with you, why I enjoy it, and how it makes my life better. I also want you to think about your own hobby. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? How does it make you feel? Together, we'll practice simple English sentences to talk about hobbies. The words will be easy, natural, and fun. By the end, you'll be able to share your own hobby with confidence. So let's begin this journey together. Remember, learning English is not just about studying, it's about enjoying the process. Are you ready? Let's go! Episode 1, My Favorite Hobby. I want to tell you about my favorite hobby. My hobby is reading books. Reading is something I enjoy every day. I love reading because it opens a new world to me. When I read, I can travel to different places without leaving my room. Books take me to the past, the future, and even to imaginary lands. I started reading when I was a child. At first, I read simple stories with pictures. Later, I enjoyed reading longer books and novels. Reading helps me learn new words in English. Every page gives me something new. I write down difficult words and try to use them in sentences. My favorite kinds of books are adventure and mystery. I like stories that are full of surprises. They keep me excited and curious until the last page. Sometimes, I read books for school. These books help me understand my subjects better. But reading for fun is my favorite. I also like reading before bedtime. It helps me relax after a long day. A good book is like a friend who stays with me. When I read in English, I also improve my language skills. I learn grammar naturally from sentences. I notice how writers use expressions and phrases. Reading books is not always easy. Sometimes the vocabulary is difficult, but I don't give up. I use a dictionary and keep trying. My family supports my hobby. My parents buy me books on my birthday. My friends also share books with me. Sometimes, we talk about books together. We share our opinions about the stories. These conversations make reading even more fun. I like visiting the library too. The library is full of books on many topics. I can choose whatever I want to read. Reading makes me feel happy and relaxed. It also makes me more creative. When I read stories, I imagine the characters and places in my mind. I think reading is a useful hobby. It helps me in school, improves my English, and makes me smarter. That is why reading is my favorite hobby. That's the end of episode 1, My Favorite Hobby. If you enjoyed this episode, stay with us for the next one. We will talk about how I spend my free time with my hobby and what I learn from it. Episode 2, How I Enjoy My Hobby. My hobby, reading books, is not only fun but also useful. I spend time with my books almost every day. Reading is part of my daily routine. I usually read in the evening. After finishing my homework, I take a book and sit in a quiet corner. This is my special time to enjoy stories. Sometimes, I read in the morning before school. Reading a few pages makes me feel fresh and positive. It is a good start to the day. I like to choose books that match my mood. If I feel tired, I read a short and funny story. If I feel curious, I pick a mystery or adventure. Reading also helps me reduce stress. When I feel worried, books make me calm. They take me to another world where I forget my problems. I enjoy reading both in my native language and in English. Reading in English is more challenging, but it helps me learn. I improve step by step. Sometimes, I use audiobooks. I listen and read at the same time. Audiobooks help me with pronunciation and listening skills. I also enjoy writing about what I read. After finishing a book, I write a short summary in my notebook. Writing helps me remember the story better. Books give me many new ideas. When I read about different people, I learn new ways of thinking. Reading makes me more open-minded. I also learn about history, science, and culture through books. Reading is not only fun, it is educational. It helps me understand the world. My hobby also helps me make friends. When I meet someone who loves reading, we have so much to talk about. Books connect people. Sometimes, I join reading clubs at school. We read the same book and share our opinions. Discussing books with others makes reading more exciting. Reading also inspires me to write stories. After reading a novel, I sometimes create my own characters and adventures. Writing makes my hobby more creative. I believe reading is one of the best hobbies. It is easy to start, and you can do it anywhere. All you need is a book and some time. Reading makes me feel happy, relaxed, and more confident. That is why I enjoy my hobby every single day. That's the end of episode 2, How I Enjoy My Hobby. If you liked this episode, stay tuned for the next one. We will talk about the benefits of reading and how it helps me in real life. You've just finished our My Hobby series here on English Online. That's a wonderful achievement, and you should feel proud of yourself. In this series, we talked about hobbies, why they are important, and how they make our lives happier. We also practiced simple English sentences to describe hobbies, share opinions, and talk about daily activities. Step by step, you improved your listening, reading, and speaking skills. Remember, learning English is like having a hobby too. The more you practice, the more fun and natural it becomes. Every small step counts, and every word you learn brings you closer to your goals. Now it's your turn. Think about your own hobby. What do you enjoy most? How does it make you feel? Try to talk about it in English, just like we did in these episodes. Stay motivated, stay curious, and never stop practicing. Your English is already better than yesterday, and tomorrow it will be even stronger. Thank you so much for joining me in this series. I can't wait to see you again in the next one with more fun and useful topics. Until then, keep listening, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. With love and encouragement, your English Online team.